All I would say is that knife crime in London is up 58% since 2021. Something is going horribly wrong on London streets, and this guy has overseen it all.
Nigel Farage fires back after SADIQ Khan said this about him live on air. You're not going to believe what just happened. Because while everyone was scrolling through the usual political noise, something unexpected unfolded live on air, something that instantly set off reactions across the UK. And Nigel Farage was right in the center of it. This wasn't a pre-planned clash. This wasn't one of those predictable political debates. This was a moment, pure and unscripted, where SADIQ Khan said something that landed harder than anyone expected. And Farage didn't stay quiet, not for a second. Let's break down exactly what happened, why it's blowing up, and why people are still talking about it. It started during a routine radio segment, the type Khan often joins to discuss London policy, transport issues, and public concerns. The host brought up something many Londoners have been debating for months: the rise of heated political rhetoric on all sides. Then came the twist. The host mentioned Nigel Farage's recent comments about London leadership. And without hesitation, SADIQ Khan responded with a line that instantly made the studio go still. He said, calmly but firmly, "Some people prefer to stir emotion rather than help solve actual problems." He didn't say Farage's name directly, but the implication was unmistakable. Everyone watching, live listeners, producers, even the host, knew exactly who he meant. And within seconds, clips were already being saved. Social media caught the moment instantly, posting, "Is Khan talking about Farage here?" This shot wasn't subtle at all. But what came next is what really set everything off. Farage didn't wait for headlines. He didn't wait to address it later. He reacted almost immediately during his own broadcast shortly after the clip went viral. In his usual direct tone, Farage said, "If the Mayor of London wants to make statements about me, he should be clear and say them openly, not in hints." He went further but stayed within the bounds of broadcast-safe commentary, adding, "Londoners deserve honesty and accountability. If raising issues is seen as stirring emotion, then maybe some people are avoiding real conversations." It wasn't shouting, it wasn't rage, it was controlled, sharp, and unmistakably a pushback. That's when the conversation exploded across every major platform. Comments poured in faster than the clips could be reposted. One viewer wrote, "This was bound to happen. Farage was never going to let that comment slide." Another said, "Khan should have expected this. You can't reference Farage indirectly, people will pick it up instantly." A political analyst tweeted, "Farage versus Khan is one of those rivalries that activates the public. These moments get magnified because they reflect deeper cultural divides." Even journalists jumped on the moment. One wrote, "Both men know how to command attention. This won't be a one-day story." And they were right. Because what looked like a casual remark from Khan quickly turned into a national talking point. Here's where the debate really took off. Some argued that Khan was speaking generally about political commentators who amplify fear or division. Others insisted the timing right after Farage was mentioned made the target clear. Even neutral observers admitted, Khan knows the weight of his words. This wasn't accidental. Farage supporters argued that their leader raises legitimate concerns about border control, policing pressures, London identity, and the direction the city is heading. Meanwhile, Khan supporters argued that Farage often uses highly emotional messaging that influences public perception more than policy details. Two completely different interpretations. One viral moment. And a country now debating which side has the stronger point. This isn't just another political argument. Not right now. Not with trust in institutions shifting and voter frustration rising. Farage represents a voice many people feel speaks boldly and openly. Khan represents leadership of one of the most diverse cities in the world. So when the two collide, even indirectly, it touches on issues far greater than a single comment. This moment exposed the tension between national and local political narratives, the divide between traditional broadcasters and modern commentary, the emotional fatigue of everyday voters, the desire for clarity from leaders. One political columnist put it best. People aren't reacting to the words, they're reacting to what the words represent. And that's why this story has staying power. Behind the scenes, insiders from both camps gave quiet, but telling hints. One London Assembly insider reportedly said, "Khan's team didn't expect Farage to react that quickly." A broadcaster close to Farage's producers said, "We knew he'd respond, but the speed surprised even us." A senior journalist added, "This won't calm down anytime soon. Both sides see value in standing firm." When insiders are this engaged, you know the moment touched something significant. Expect follow-up comments, expect headlines, expect more interviews where both men clarify what they meant, and expect the public to keep dissecting the clip. But the bigger question, the one hanging in the air right now, is this. Was Khan's comment simply a general political criticism, or a calculated signal aimed directly at Farage? Because Farage's response suggests he took it personally. And if this is just the opening round of a much bigger debate, then the real storm hasn't even started. As one commentator said, "If this is the beginning, imagine what the next exchange will look like." And that, right now, is what everyone's watching.